Countdown starts.
Okay. Namaste and good evening to everybody who have joined us through this web. On behalf of the Madras Sanskrit Academy, I have pleasure in welcome you all for today's lecture, which is being conducted under four endowments, namely Sri Balasubramania Iyer Endowment, Right Honorable V.S. Srinivasa Sastri Endowment, Sri Ramacandra Iyer Endowment, and Sathyamurthy Memorial Endowment. So under these endowments, we have today a lecture on Bhatti Kavya, Ravana Vadha Bhatti Kavi by Dr. Sita Sundar. And now it's my pleasant duty to introduce the speaker, today's honorable speaker, Dr. Sita Sundar. Having graduated herself in Sanskrit from Dharwad University with under the tutelage of Professor K. Krishnamurthy, the famous scholar who has translated and who has studied the Dhanyaloka of Anandavandanam. She has continued her studies in Sanskrit with the PhD, joined PhD at our institute. And we can say that she is a trendsetter with regard to the PhD topic by choosing mathematics as her special subject. And she is the first person to have selected the PhD in mathematics at our institute. She has chosen Bija Pallava Krishna Daivagnya, and which I am glad to say that it has seen many editions. So based on the demands from the public, she has participated in many conferences, India and abroad, and she is now presently at the institute. She has been working on under so many projects also. One project under INSA she has already completed, and the other project she has taken up, and she is a much sought after scholar, and she has been unofficially guiding so many research scholars for the subject mathematics. Being specialized in mathematics, she is much sought after, and she has, as I already said, she has presented so many papers. She has edited many texts also, and she has participated in conferences held in India as well as abroad. And today she will be speaking on Bhatti Kavya, that is Ravana Vadha of Bhatti. That is the story of Ravana. And I can say a few words in with regard to the text, madam, with your permission. So, in the edition of Nirnaya Sagar edition, we have some shlokas that has been given by the editor there. So, the editor he says there are two or three shlokas. At the end of that Vyakarana Bhattikavya, we find these shlokas in the 22nd Sarga. Before that, let me say the shloka which has been added by the editor. Vyakrutya kosha chandobhyam alankritya rasena cha panchakena anvitam kavyam bhatti kavyam virajate. This is another beautiful verse added by that editor himself. Vyakriti chashake peyam Ramaraja kathamritam Shabdavakya padacheda Stulakshara Visheshadrika. After all, this Ramayana, which is being drunk by us with the Vyakriti Chashaka, Vyakarana Chashaka, which the editor has beautifully said. Finally, before closing my introductory speech, let me add, at the end of that Ravana Vadha Kavya, it's interesting to find these two verses, which we have seen in the slides also. Deepatulya Prabandhoyam, Shabda Lakshana Chakshusham, Astamarsa Imandhanam, Bhavet Vyakarana Dhrite. So without Vyakarana, it's very difficult to go deep into that text. And also he insists that it's only through the commentary that one will be able to understand the text properly. Vyakhya Gamyamidam Kavyam. He stressed that Bhatti himself says, Vyakhya Gamyamidam Kavyam, Utsavaha Sudhiyamalam, Hata Durmedasascha Asmin, Vidvat Priyatamahi Sa. So we are fortunate to have Dr. Sita Sundar, who has already studied this Bhatti Kavya, and I heard that she has gone deep into the text, and we are so eager to hear more from you, madam. I have given only the superfluous idea with regard to the Bhatti Kavya, with Adi and Antya, with Adirantena Saheta. So let me welcome you. So I know, let's request Dr. Sita Sundar.
Super. Vada put daily, naal purichi saattunde good end of conversation.
Thank you, Dr. Vasu, for that nice introduction. So, Lavanya, can we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. I have always had a great fascination for Ramayana. When I had to accompany my husband and children to foreign places, I went to bid goodbye to my Janatata. I asked him, what text shall I take with me, which will keep me in touch with Sanskrit? He had no hesitation in saying Valmiki Ramayana. Since then, the text has been my constant companion. I have also studied greatly the lectures on the Ramayana of Right Honorable V.S. Srinivasa Sastri and the accompanying translation by my party, Savitri Ammal. My great fascination for Ramayana and Rama. The Ramayana is in every sense the Adikavya, the first literature, and has been the model and fountainhead of all Sanskrit poetry and drama. It has also influenced and inspired the literature of other Indian languages. The Ramayana has spread its influence over religion and drama, literature, both classical and regional, and the arts such as music, dance, sculpture, painting, and architecture. In this lecture, we are going to trace the Ramayana's impact on Sanskrit poetry, specifically the Bhatti Kavya of Bhatti. The Bhatti Kavya is also named according to the subject matter as Ramacharita, Ravana Vadha, and Ramakavya. The name Bhatti Kavya is the one used by the earliest commentary on the work, namely Jayamangala, and also by the most famous commentator, Mallinatha. The uniqueness of the text lies in the fact that using a well-known theme, namely the Ramayana, the author has penned a beautiful poem, at once explaining the rules of grammar and poetry. Not much is known about the life and times of Bhatti. Professor S.P. Narang, an authority on Bhatti, places him in the 6th century AD. He also says, the importance of Bhatti Kavya lies in the fact that it was responsible for changing the sentimental appeal of poetry to that of the intellect. He was wrongly identified. Bhatti Kavya can be called a Dvayashraya Kavya or story with dual purpose. It is to Bhatti's credit he succeeds in the dual purpose to a great extent.
There are two ways. That is the
Bhatti
way
himself has said,
to do it.
Lavanya,
have
next.
to reduce the karam by
Lavanya,
either putting
Deepatu
the other
Prabandoyam, Shabdalakshana Tattanam,
Just a minute, ma'am.
Abdamarsham,
I request all the participants to mute yourselves.
Divandanam, Bhavet Vyakaranadrite. This composition is like a lamp for those who possess the eye of grammar. Without grammar, it may be like the touch of the hand of the blind. Valmiki's Ramayana, consisting of 24,000 verses, has been condensed into 1,650 verses in 22 cantos by Bhatti. He avoids detailed descriptions and interrelated stories that are found in the Ramayana. Hence, his flow is rapid. Although his language is grammatical and cumbersome at times, yet it manifests his poetic genius. First, Here are some similarities between the two texts. When Hanuman meets Rama and wishes for his friendship with Sugriva, Valmiki says, Praptoham preshitastena Sugrivena Mahatmana Dvabhyam Saha Dharmatma Sugriva Sakyamichati. While Bhatti says, Ukram Pashyena Sugrivas Rena Pratra Nirakritaha Tasya Mitriyate Dutaha Sampraptosmi Vashambadaha. Sugriva was banished by his brother, who looks fiercely at all others. I have come as an obedient messenger of him who wants to become your friend. Similarly, we can see, compare the words of the two poets. When Vibhishana forbids the killing of Duta or messenger, thus Valmiki says, Kshamasva Rosham Yada Rakshasendra Pratida Makhya Mad Vakyam Idam Shunushva Vadam na Kurvanti Varavarajna Dutasya Santo Vasudadipendraha. O king, control your anger. Listen to me. Good kings do not kill messengers. Bhatti has the same idea. Pratisham Pratisham Alambusham Pranijanihi Hanyante Bhuta Doshena Satyapi. The Agni Pariksha, on hearing Rama's harsh words, Sita says, Ruksham Srave Se Veera Prakrita Prakritamiva. How harsh and cruel are your words to me? You are no vulgar man, and I am no vulgar woman. Bhatti Kavya follows the Ramayana in the main, though Bhatti leaves several minor incidents. One significant difference is that unlike the many Ramayanas which end in Rama Pattabhisheka, Bhatti concludes his story with Rama preparing for Ashwamedha Yaga, followed by Kavya Prashasti. Certain incidents and descriptions have been added either to elucidate some alankara or to follow the norms of Mahakavya, which make descriptions of nature and so on as necessity. A beautiful verse in praise of Bhatti Kavya puts in a nutshell the salient features of the text. Vyakritya koshachandobhyam alankita rasena cha panchakena anvitam kavyam Bhatti Kavyam virajate. It means that the Bhatti Kavya stands as a masterpiece of poetry with the 5 components of Vyakarana, grammar, Kosha, lexicon, Chandas, meter, Alankara, poetics, and Rasa, emotion. Let us go through in the same order. The first, Vyakarana. Several adhikaras of Panini are taken by Bhatti in the earlier chapters. The following verse describes the love pangs of Ravana and Sita's rejection of him. Oshan Chakara Kamagnihi, Dasavakram Aharnisham, Vidam Chakara Vaidehi, Ramad Anya Nirutsukam. The fire of passion burnt Ravana, who understood that Sita would look at none other than Rama. Here the word push, to burn, is used with the suffix am, giving Osham Chakara. And the verb with, to know, also with suffix am, becomes Vidam Chakara. Panini 3.138. The following verse describes the rainy season. Here Bhatti teaches the use of suffix trin simultaneously. Tatakarta vanakampam vavau varsha prapanjanaha. Nama puritarah cha samunnemuhu payodaraha. Then, producing a strong tremor in the woods, the stormy rain winds blew, and clouds rose high, pervading the sky. Here, Karta, producer, Purayita, pervader, are formed with a suffix trin. Panini 32135. These are called Tachalika Krit because they describe a trait or characteristic. Again, Rama, suffering separation from Sita, is not able to enjoy the rainy season. Tan vilokya Asakishnuhu, Tan vilalapon madhishnuvat, Vasan malyevatik glasnu, Ramo jishnur agushnuvat. On seeing them, the clouds, the habitually triumphant Rama, staying in the Malyavat mountain, was unable to endure the separation, was unable to pick up courage, became depressed, and cried like one intoxicated. Asakishnu, not able to bear, and Unvadishnuvat, like a madman, and similarly, Glasnu, Jishnu, and Drishnuvat are the words which have been formed using the suffix Vishnuj, Panini 32140. There are numerous such examples. Only a few have been taken as illustrations. Explaining forms with upapada or preposition, Bhatti has given this example of Sugriva sending Hanuman to meet Rama and Lakshmana. Sharmadam Maritim Dutam Vishamastak Kapidvisham Shokan Vinadat Sabhyagram Prayunta Kapikunjaraha. Fallen into adversity, the mighty monkey employed as messenger, Maruti, who brought prosperity, drove away misery, and was not distracted. Hanuman is Sharmada, Sharmam Dadati, giver of prosperity. And Shokapanuda, one who drives away misery. Sugriva is Vishamasta, Vishame Tishtatiti, that is, he is in difficulty. When Hanuman is bound by Brahmastra and taken to Ravana's court, Ravana calls for his execution. But Vibhishana says, messengers should not be killed. Pranishamya Dashakriva, Praniyatum Alam Rusham. Pranijanihi Hanyante, Duta Doshena Satyapi. Bhatti, writing about this, explains the rule of Natva simultaneously. When the consonants Ra or Sha occur in a vowel, the Dantana changes to Murtanyana. So Pra with Ni plus Samya has become Pranishamya, and similarly Pranijanihi, Panini 841. The Tinganta Kanta of Bhatti Kavya, comprising of cantos 14 to 22, illustrates the verbal forms of the 9 lakaras, 6 tenses and 3 moods. A particular sense or mood has been chosen by Bhatti to suit the narrative portion and not in accordance with the original order. In Sanskrit, there is one present tense lat, 3 past tenses, namely lang imperfect or immediate past, lit perfect past, and lung aorist past. 2 futures lit and lut. Besides these, there are 3 moods, namely lot, imperative, vidhiling and ashirling, potential and benedictive, and lastly liran, conditional. Bhatti has given 437 illustrations for perfect past and 416 illustrations for aorist past. In this verse, Bhatti has used lit or perfect past to enunciate the Bibhatsarasa. Sambabuvuhu kabandanihi prohuhu shvonita toyagaha terhu vatasya padmani vadehi pene rivavabe. There rose headless trunks, rivers of blood flowed, and the lotus-like faces of the warriors floated, and the flags appeared like foam. Sambabuvuhu, prohuhu, teruhu, ababe are all lit forms. A beautiful example of Akhyatamala, a string of pearls in perfect past, is the following. Bremur, Vavalguhu, Nanrutuhu, Jadakshuhu, Jaguhu, Samut Pupluvire, Nisheduhu, Aspotayan, Chatruhu, Abiprenuhu, Abipraneduhu, Rejuhu, Nananduhu, Vyayuhu, Samiyuhu. After the bridge to Lanka had been built, the monkeys were overjoyed. They roamed, bustled, danced, ate, sang, jumped high, sat, boasted, shouted, shone, rejoiced, and joined together. Valmiki said the same. when the monkeys rejoiced on Hanuman's coming back from Lanka. Gayanti kechit, pranamanti kechit, nrityanti kechit, prahasanti kechit. Patanti kechit, vicharanti kechit, plavanti kechit, pralapanti kechit. On the death of Kumbhakarna, Ravana is grief-stricken. He cries loud. Who would have thought the sun will tumble down on the earth? The earth will be hurled. The wind will be shattered. The sky will be beaten up with a fist. Aptly, Bhatti has used it to future tense at the same time delineating Bhayanakarasa. Patishyati kshito bhanuhu, prithivi tolayishyate. Navaswan pankshate vyoma, mushtimir tadayishyate. Patishyati meaning will fall, tolayishyate will be shattered, and so on or different forms. The present tense is effectively employed by Bhatti when describing the lament of Vibhishana on the death of his brother Ravana. Lady Veshajan Nityam, F. Patyani Kadunyepi, Tadattam Sevate Chaptan, Kadachinna Sidati. One who consumed beneficial advice like medicine though bitter, and for that purpose resorts to well-wishers, never perishes. Lady to enjoy, Sevate to serve, and Sidati to resort to are all in present tense. The whole of Canto 12 is devoted by Bhatti to illustrate Bhavikatva Guna in a Kavya. Bhavikatva is a guna wherein the descriptions or dialogues of past or future are so vivid that they look to be actually present. Here is an example where Vibhishana advises Ravana to give up Sita. Shadvarga Vashyaha Parimuda Bandhu Ruchinna Mitro Vigunair Upetaha Ma Pada Yuddham Duradena Kashihi Namakshitindaram Pranatopa Bhogyam. You who are afflicted by the 6 vices, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, whose well-wishers are extremely foolish, who are riddled with vicious people, should not undertake a fight on foot with an elephant. Go to King Rama, who is kind to those who go before him. We go on to lexicon. Some rare idioms and words are to be found in Bhatti Kavya. For example, he says, Shurpana cried out, uttering the names of Khara and Dushana, Namagraham Arodhi. Again, about Kumbhakarna in battle, he says, Murdna Divamivalekit, he scratched the sky as it were with his head. Amyuna is used in the place of Ahankaravata. Some rare words bear testimony to Bhatti's command over Sanskrit language. For example, we have Upamanduki or Kinathavalai, Ayati Gavam, the time of arrivals of cow, that is the evening. Some rare verbs include Adokishita and Aprautit, which is equal. Chandas, meter. Like Valmiki, Bhatti uses meters such as Anushtup and longer ones like Indrapraja admirably. The opening verse employs the rare Ruchira meter with 13 syllables in a pada. Abrun Nrupo Vibudasya Parantapaha Shrutanvito Dasharate Ityudakataha Gunair Varam Nuanahita Chalena Yam Sanatanam Pitaram Upagamat Swayam. There lived a king, a friend of the gods, a destroyer of enemies, conversant with the Vedas, superior by his qualities, known as Dasharatha, whom the eternal as his father on the pretext of benefiting the world. Notice that Bhatti has avoided all preliminary stories and has started straight away with Dasharatha. Bhatti has used as many as 26 meters in his Bhatti Kavya, but his excellence lies in the fact that he suits the sound to the sense. The following verse in Totaka Viruddha is an example of Sapta Alankar. Nagaja, Nagaja, Daita, Daita, Vigatam, Vigatam, Lalitam, Lalitam. Pramada, Pramada, Makhata, Makhata, Maranam, Samayat, Maranam, Samayat, Samayat. The entire 10th canto is devoted to Alankaras or figures of speech, both Shabda and Artha. A few examples would suffice to show Bhatti's deft handling of them. He describes Rama suffering pangs of separation with the Virodha Alankara. Virudarapi viveda pushpapanehi tala shishirairapi marute dadaha. Raghutanayam anartha panditosau naja madanaha kshatam atatana narchihi. Cupid, that expert in mischief, with his flower arrows, though delicate, endued with the breezes though cool, with water scorched Rama. Yet he, Cupid, produced neither a wound nor a flame. Another instance of Partha Alankara, Sasandeha or doubt, illustrated here. Ashanirayamasau kuto minapre, Sitasara Varsham Atat Tadat Pasangam, Iti Bhavanavasho Mubuku Shashanke, Raghutaneo Raja Nishchikaya Chandram. Rama wonders on seeing the moon. Is this a thunderbolt? No, but how does it appear in a cloudless sky? Is it a shower of arrows? But that cannot be without a bow. Afflicted by Cupid, Rama could not conclude that it was the moon. What a beautiful example of Sasandeha Alankara. An instant of Attantaranyasa is the following sloka. Ahrita Daneshwarasya Yudiyaha Sameta Mayodanam Tam Ahamito Vilokya Vibhudehi Krutota Mayodanam Vibhava Madene Ninnuta Kriya Atimatra Sampannakam Vyatayati Satpadad Avadigata Atavega Sampanna Kam. I have come here away that the well this world. Bhatti Shabdalankaras, though a trifle forced, is never harsh on the ears. He describes the burning of Lanka thus. Nikila Bhavan Sakasa Sakasa Valavena Pu Prabhavata Bhavata Vanita Janena Vyata Vyata Tripura Padam Nagamita Gamita. Situated on a mountain and reduced to the plight of the Tripuras by the raging fire that broke out all of a sudden, with the women folk running helter and skelter through the sky, the city was no more full of laughter. Here's the picture of the condition of the denizens of Lanka. Avasitam hasitam prasitam muda vilasitam krasitam marabhasitam samada pramada ata sammada purahitam vihitam natamihitam. Laughter died, Cupid went, the proud ladies of Lanka with their pride gone were no longer infatuated. The welfare of the city was not accomplished. As many as 21 Yamakas rhymes find place as well as Slesha and Anuprasa. True to the definition of Mahakavya, Bhatti delineates the chief prasad using words and meters to the best effect. The following is an example of Adbhuta Ratha, where the Devas are watching the fight between Lakshmana and Indrajit. Sugrivo mude devaha sadhu tyuchu savismayaha. Ho chitram Lakshmane node Ravanishcha tirodade. Sugriva rejoiced. The gods full of surprise exclaimed, well done, oh wonder, was uttered by Lakshmana, and Indrajit, son of Ravana, disappeared. Strong syllables are used by Bhatti for Raudra Rasa when Rama vows to destroy everything on losing Sita. Viranachmi Jalade Stoyam Vinivachmi Divasuram Shunatmi Sarpan Pathale Shinatmi Kranadacharam. I shall drain out the water of the ocean. I shall dispel the gods from the heaven, crush the serpents in the underworld, and shatter the Rakshasas. The same Rama laments, Ah Kashtam, Batahi Chitram, Hu, Matar Devatani Dik, Ha Pitaha, Kwasihe, Zubru, Bakwevam Vilalapasaha. Bhatti has used several particles, Vadha, and so on, to express Karuna Rasa. There are slight differences in meaning, however. Ha expresses agony, Vadha pain, he wonder, Chitram awe, anger, ha, sorrow, dik, aversion, and so on. Actually, the translation is like this. Alas, what a calamity. It's a pity. Alas, how strange. What a rage. Ah, mother, pray upon the deities. Ah, father, O Sita, who has beautiful eyebrows, where are you? Thus he lamented loudly. Description. Like any Mahakavya, Bhattikavya also has many descriptions of life and nature. The mountains Chitrakuta, Mahendra, Rishyamukha and others are described vividly, as well as the Pampa, Lanka, Ayodhya. The following verse captures the childlike enjoyment of Rama, who has stepped out of Ayodhya into the forest with Lakshmana and Vishwamitra. Latanupatam Puspana Grinat, Nadyavaskandam Upastrisaccha, Kutuhala Charu Shilopavesham, Kakutta Heshat Mayamana Asta. Bending before every creeper, he plucked flowers, and leaping before every river, he sipped water. Indeed, the charming descendant of Kakutta, Rama, sat down on every charming stone lap, smiling politely. With regard to characterization, Bhatti adheres closely to the original. Rama is a Dhirodata hero, courageous and sublime. All noble qualities are attributed to him. Lakshmana closely resembles him in character, but less superior. Sita is portrayed in the same manner, noble, loyal to Rama, and abusive of Ravana. Valmiki and Bhatti are very similar in this respect. After the Agni Parisha, Agni vouches for Sita's purity with these words. Na bhavishyat iyam shuddha yatyapasyam aham tatah na chainam pakshapato me dharmad anyatra raghavan. I would not have protected, says Agni, if she were not pure. I have no partiality towards anything except dharma. Rightly, Bhatti has used apasyam and abhavishyat both in rin or conditional mood. Bhatti has used a word which gives a different color to Vibhishana's noble character. He says of Vibhishana, that pranihite swarte, meaning prompted by self-interest. After hearing repeatedly about Vibhishana's noble character, this comes as a surprise. So, I am going to conclude. Highly indebted to Valmiki and the Ramayana, both for the story, content and style, it would not be wrong to say that Indian tradition and commentators regard his poem as a Mahakavya and Bhatti as a Mahakavi. Greatly charmed with this Kavya, a poet evidently writes about it. Ashtadhyayi Jaganmata, Amarakosho Jagatpita, Bhatti Kavyam Ganeshashta, Trayiyam Sukadastuvaha. Ashtadhyayi, the universal mother, Amarakosha is the universal father, and Bhatti Kavya is Ganesha. May these three give immense happiness. I'd like to close these words of my great-grandfather, Sri T.R. Venkatrama Sastri, in his foreword to the lectures of the Ramayana of Right Hon'ble Srinivasa Sastri. I quote, I dare say these discourses will be subject to criticism, even as the Ramayana itself has been, even before the age of the most ancient commentators. I should welcome all such discussions as educative and useful. Close. I have taken the grammatical points from Bhattimandya with the Diamond Tika. This is for the information of. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sanskrit Academy, for giving me this opportunity to share my views on Bhatti with you. Thank you. Sir, I finished.
Thank you, ma'am. Very interesting lecture. Sir, are you able to? நீங்க மியூட்ல இருக்கீங்க சார். Srinivasan sir.
KSB. Hello.
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
KS sir, சொல்லுங்க.
Oh, KSP இல்லையா?
Sir, அவரது மியூட்ல இருக்கு.
Hello.
கேக்கர் sir.
Thank you, ma'am. It is a very difficult kavya, as it has been said, a Dvayasraya kavya, but normally in other Dvayasraya kavyas like Raghava Pandaviya, etc., we have got two stories. The story of Ramayana and story of Mahabharata simultaneously connected. But in the Bhatti kavya, it is not a simple Dvayasraya kavya of bringing two stories together, but there are different types of Dvayasraya kavyas. Say, for example, Ramacandra has written one kavya. It is Samskrita and Prakrita. First 10 sargas happen to be Sanskrit, and later 7 or 8 sargas happen to be Prakrit. The story giving the story of Karna, the founder of Ahmedabad, that is the Karnavati city, one who connected both northern and southern Gujarat. Okay, like that, there are different types of Dvayasraya kavyas, multiple kavyas, Chatushchitra Karma, Srimad Ramayana. But Bhatti kavya starts a new genre, as it were, that is a type of Sastra kavya. Here he gives, just it is very similar to Tamil. In Tamil, we have got the Tamil grammar Aindilakkanam, they say. That is Eluthu, Sol, Porul, Yappu, and Ani. All the 5, they form part of Tolkapiyam, Nannul, etc. So in Tamil grammar, all the 5 sets form grammar, but in Tamil, preferably we have got that is Sollilakkanam only. That is Paninian grammar will be phonology and morphology essentially. The other aspects are not added. But in Bhatti kavya, he not only exemplifies Paninian grammar, but he adds Alankara, Chandas and Rasa also. That is Maipatiyal, Aniyal and Yapiyal. All the 3, as in Tamil grammar, he may be from South India also. So all the 3 are added. Of course, Eluthu has been left out. So Sol is an example. And there are some beautiful, what is called, these are following the lines of Paninian grammar. He exemplifies in each and he chooses. That is the way in which the first verse, the Panchakamidam, the Bhatti kavya has been classified by 5 characteristics, namely the grammar and all those things, grammar, lexicon, chandas. Say, for example, when Ishtuch Pratya is added, all the verses, they give only, they use only Ishtuch Pratya and nothing else. The Trin Pratya and nothing else. So specifically using in a complicated manner the same examples, the same pratyas without any difficulty, without what is called for the metrical need. That happens to be the characteristic of Bhatti, and he beautifully in about 22 sargas brought out all the characteristics. Once it was a textbook also, simultaneously to study Ramayana, get the knowledge of what is called the Sanskrit and the knowledge of Sanskrit grammar, Alankara, etc. But in course of time, slowly it has gone to the back seat. And now, Madam has brought out that particular book and she has chosen some beautiful examples, some tough examples like Vishnu Chitran and all those things. I think there is one word, Adrishnu. I think perhaps that has become Drishnu. Like that, there are many, what is called, examples which have been, she said, I have exemplified the grammatical points. So the grammatical points have been highlighted and they have been shown. PPT. Thank you, ma'am, for choosing this particular subject.
Thank you, sir.
And I thank all the audience.
1 minute. Endowment maker la sollame.
Another?
Endowment maker la. One remark which I would like to add is, of course, Dr. Sita Sundar Madam added so many information about the text and also the 5 different topics or subjects that are being covered in this text. And of course, as Dr. Srinivasa said, it is a Shastra Kavya. And Professor Tangaswamy gave a talk on Shastra Kavya, which has been published in our Journal of Oriental Research. He starts with Bhatti kavya also, and of course, allegorical plays in Sanskrit and many other kavyas. Finally, he concludes in this type of literature, Shastratvam api nasti, Kavyatvam api nasti. So he says it does not have both Shastra as well as Kavya. We cannot enjoy like we enjoy the kavyas of Kalidasa or any other kavya for that matter. That's what Professor Tangaswamy concluded while talking about this. But our another great scholar, Chayapati Sharma, used to like this very much. Being Vyakarana, himself, he liked this very much. As well as there was another text called Kavi Rahasya of Halaida. That's also a beautiful example of using grammar. So he used to like both these texts very much, a specimen of grammar. Because we do have some texts which have given importance to grammar, but this is a unique text. S.P. Narang made a special study about this text, and also he has done a lot of work on Vyasriya Kavya. So Dr. Sita Sundar brought out all these things, and this has been arranged under 4 different endowments, starting from C.K. Balasubramania Iyer, then we have got Ramacandra Iyer and Sathyamurthy Iyer, and so all these great stalwarts, they have talked in our own premises about the greatness of Ramayana in many ways. And today, as we peeped into Ramayana from the perspective given by Bhatti, it was nice to learn many things about Bhatti Kavya. And we are thankful to you, madam, for your preparation, wonderful and neat preparation. And we shall post it in the YouTube so that many others can also watch this. And I request all of you to watch this in YouTube and mark it as like. And those who have not subscribed to KSRI, under which we are posting all these things, please subscribe to it also. Thanks to all the participants for today's program. And once again, I thank you, madam, for this enlightening lecture. Thank you very much.
Hello, a word from me.
Yes, sir.
I have written about these things in the versatility of Sanskrit words long back in Hindu. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So recently, I came across a work, Katha Kallolini, which very much like Bhatti Kavya, deals with all grammatical things from Sandhi Prakarana to the entire Tadhyai deals with the stories, and mostly from Somadeva's stories. And it gives a lot of descriptions about rivers, mountains, everything, and more as a Kavya. It is a prose Kavya. So this is one information which so far no one has tried research thesis on this.
Oh.
Now, of course, I understand that there is one Ekalakshmi who was registered and given the name as Katha Kallolini under Shyam Prasad Sarma Sanskrit College. So it's a very good work. Of course, very big work. A long prose, of course, simple prose. Where in the footnotes they are giving all Sandhi Prakarana, means all sutras. Which sutra is applicable to this particular word used in this story, like that. So there is something modern at the same time, highly readable and enjoyable, like Kavya also.
Very interesting lecture, sir. We learnt a lot from ma'am's presentation. The grammatical points were very interesting. Thank you, sir. Shall we?
Sir, ஒரு நிமிஷம் பேசலாமா? ஸ்ரீனிவாசன் சார். ஹலோ, ஸ்ரீனிவாசன் பேசுறேன். ஒரே ஒரு காம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் மாத்திரம் சொல்லணும்னு ரொம்ப ஆசைப்பட்டேன். மேடம்க்கு இல்ல, பட்டி காவியத்துக்கு.
Yes, proceed.
ஒரே ஒரு கொஸ்டின் தான் பட்டி காவியத்துக்கிட்ட எனக்கு கேட்கறதுக்கு இருக்கு. பட்டி காவியத்தை ஒரு பெண்மணியா நினைச்சு அவட்ட கேட்கிறேன். ஏ சுப்ரூஹு குவாசி. தேங்க்யூ சார்.
ஏ சுப்ரு.
சுப்ரு. क्वासी
அதான் சீதா சுந்தரராமன் மேடம் மத்தியே அஸ்தி.
இப்ப கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கேன். இன்னைக்கு தானே சார் அறிமுகம் ஆயிருக்கேன் எனக்கு. நானும் சம்ஸ்கிருதத்துல இன்னும் வரவே இல்லையே, அதனால எனக்கு வந்து அவன் எங்க இருக்கான்னு தான் தெரியல, தேடின்னு இருக்கேன்.
இதெல்லாம் அறிமுகப்படுத்துறது தான் சம்ஸ்கிருத அகாடமியோட வேலை.
எஸ் சார், எஸ் சார், வெரி மச் சார். ரொம்ப அப்ரிஷியேட் பண்ணணும். தேங்க்யூ சார், தேங்க்யூ சார்.
ஹலோ யமுனா மேம்.
Yes, sir.
The field is yours.